The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football. And the Broncos will put toe to leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Western Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Pryor. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
At the 15-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
number 82.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Northwestern, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Takes a handoff. It's Urlacher. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Broncos! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northwestern, 0.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Finds the big tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Give to the single back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With the catch, it's Whitaker.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Makes it past the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Unleashes one. Fires it incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. To the ground with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
He's brought down at the 28. First down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's got the tight end. Big guy tries to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On target. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Under fire. They'll run the screen. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They just keep firing. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to cap.
There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Complete to the right. They'll immediately call timeout. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Caught near the sticks. It's Godet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Maddox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. He'll do it himself. That's 20. He's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On the run, it's Urlacher. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Kick is in the air. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The RPO, it's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northwestern 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Urlacher. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Fitted in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 4 over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that with Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds a little space. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Wants to throw again. They're setting up the screen. Inside the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
And some room to work. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Finding open areas. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Great place to start for this offense. On the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Handoff to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice move there.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the